Okay, this video is to give a brief overview of the information that is available on the website for the Santa Cruz County, Arizona Flood Control District. If you begin by going to the main county website, which is www.santacruzcountyaz.gov, to find the flood control district, all you need to do is put your cursor on the word government. This drop box will open up. Go over and select flood control district. Once the district page comes up, you'll see basically our contact information, location, hours, where you can email us, some information on the services we provide. If you scroll down, we have some information updates on the right hand side that include the flood hazard information sheet for the city of Nogales. Please note this is for properties that are actually located in the city boundaries of the city of Nogales, not for properties that have a Nogales mailing address per se, such as properties in Keno Springs or Chula Vista. We also have a sheet for the town of Patagonia, as well as a sheet for all areas that are in the unincorporated county. If you need an elevation certificate, we have blank elevation certificates forms for unincorporated Santa Cruz County as well as the city of Nogales, as well as information about appeals and variances. On the right hand or the left hand side, we have some other pages you can go to. Brochures will link you to PDFs of our different brochures as well as the elevation certificate forms, public information handouts, all sorts of information that can be helpful in developing your floodplain property or knowing more about how to, say, do water harvesting. We also have helpful links that go to different locations, the Arizona Department of Water Resources, the city of Nogales, city of Tucson, Pima County, etc. The ordinance and standard page will take you to not only the current ordinance, but one draft of the ordinance that had been put together a while back, as well as, most importantly, a copy of the flood insurance study, which is the actual document that the flood insurance rate maps are based off of, and which we are supposed to use in specific flood plains to determine what the base flood elevation are. And that is in 3 volumes. We also have copies of our standards that we utilize a lot, as well as our forms. Again, you can find the floodplain use permit application here, the site review application, as well as the information request for the city and the unincorporated areas, and then some documents from the FEMA libraries regarding flooding, floodproofing, etc. And then finally, under engineers and surveyors, for engineers and surveyors, we have a lot of potential information for them, including standards for site plans, etc. The elevation certificates again, floodproofing forms, which if somebody decides that they're going to try to floodproof, they have to meet certain federal guidelines which require a certain form for. The water harvesting manual, our LIDAR control points. These are datum points around the county for benchmarking for the mapping project that was done back in 2011. Building code resources again, and then at the very bottom of this we have the HEC-RAS files. These are the actual engineering files for the floodplains that were mapped in either detail or limited detail on the existing flood insurance rate maps as they were published in December 2nd, 2011. The other thing that you can get to on here, if we go back to government, go back to the home page of the county by just clicking Santa Cruz at the top, is we can go to the maps, where you can find all sorts of maps online for the county. Under flood control, We have the D-firm map, which you can use to search for your property and see what the floodplain is. We have the expansive soils. This basically tells you where there are clay soils in the county, which may require some additional work for a foundation. And then we have the D-firm panels. And just to show the D-firm panels real quick, this brings up a web application for the county. And once it comes up completely, what you'll see is basically a breakdown of the county by grid. Each one of these is a link to the actual flood insurance rate map for that area. So, for example, if I pick Tubac, I can go to the PDF of that map. It will load up. And that is the map as it was issued by FEMA. This is the official map, a digital version of the official map that anybody can access and print out, download, whatever they need to do with it. Hopefully this is of some use to those of you that want to use our website and find some of the pertinent information that's available. Have a good day.